Hello everyone and welcome back to Project JR. Today we are going to do a replica race of the 6-hour Spa endurance race hosted by the WEC that actually happened at nearer to the beginning of the year. So we are a bit late, but today we are going to do this race on Project Cars 2 with the Toyota TS050, which was the winning car of the endurance race. So sit back, relax and enjoy the fun. So here we go on a rolling start. We are starting at the back of the LMP1 group. And here we go, green lights. So this is a 6-lap race, just to replicate 6 hours, and it is a mandatory pit stop, so we are going to do a pit stop midway throughout the race. And through the first corner we are in 3rd place, right behind an Audi and a Porsche. Going up a Rouge, flat out. Going on the straight. The Audi is looking on the inside of the Porsche, but the Porsche seems like it has the legs, and going to our braking point. The Audi takes the cone with him, and the Audi's on the inside of the Porsche, and it looks like he made that move stick, and now the Audi is in 1st place. We are right behind them in 3rd place. Just trying to stick with them, not trying to do too much. We use the hybrid, and now we're on the inside of the Porsche. And now the Porsche is he behind me? Yes, he is. So now we're gonna hunt down the Audi. Trying to take a clean line. As clean of a line as possible, not trying to use too much power. Here we go on the hybrid, and there we pass the Audi using that hybrid system. And I'm really glad that they put these cars in Project Cars 2, because they are very tricky to drive, but they also a very nice experience as well. Especially if you want to experience how the modern LMP1 cars are driven today. So here we are across the line, starting lap 2. The Audi is right behind us, just using a bit of hybrid power just before a Rouge. We go up the hill flat out. That is a very scary experience. I can imagine, especially in the modern LMP1 cars, going flat out up a Rouge. That is, it takes some balls to actually get used to, and to trust your car to actually take the speed up that hill. The Audi's still right behind us. Using a bit of hybrid down the straight, just before the 2 left-handers. Ooh, going a bit wide there. Not clipping the apexes as I want to. The Audi is still right behind us. He's actually closing us down, and he looks on the inside. He taps us, but we defend our position, and we're still in 1st place. Coming through the last few corners. Going flat out there, using as much hybrid as we can. coming to this bus stop chicane, and we are gonna cross the line. There we go. Just using as much hybrid power as we can just to build a gap between myself and the Audi, and we are going to pit on this lap. Trying to brake as late as possible. The Audi's still hunting us down. That Audi has amazing traction throughout the corners, so I think that's why we're dropping a bit back. But on the straights, I think we have the advantage. Using a bit of more hybrid. So the difference between the three hybrid cars is that the Toyota and the Audi seem to have this hybrid system where you brake and you use and you have a specific amount. But with the Porsche, even if you're going in a straight line, it still builds up the hybrid kinetic energy. So they obviously have a different system of collecting that energy while under braking. So it's very interesting how these cars compete against each other. There we go, a bit wide, not what we want, and we do get a slowdown warning, but that's not gonna matter because we're anyway gonna come into the pits. Here we go, and pit limiter is on now. And just checking my phone for messages. Just seeing if Toyota has recruited me, maybe after this race, you never know. Anyway, into the pit, just gonna refuel, and we are out. You can see the Audi right behind us. He also pitted on the same lap. Just getting ready to go out the pit stop. And here we go. So I do not know where we are. I think we are in P7, because the other cars seem to have skipped this lap for the pit stop. I think they're going to come in the next lap. So we are in open air, so we can spread our legs and kind of run away. You can see the Audi in the background, but I don't think he's going to be too much of a threat unless he miraculously gets so much pace and catches up to us. But for now, we're just going to concentrate on ourselves, try and keep pushing. So here we go through the last few corners. This Toyota is actually quite quick. I'm not too sure if it's the quickest between the Audi and the Porsche, but I do like the handling. It's very solid. We just cut the corner a bit there. And yeah, ever since Toyota has made a comeback, I've actually quite liked the TSO 30s and TSO 40s and TSO 50s of the modern LMP1 cars. So So a few people have come into the pit, and we are now position 2, and we are on lap 5 of 6. And it's getting a bit sweaty there. And when this video does come out, Toyota has actually won Le Mans for the first time, and it is the second Japanese manufacturer to win Le Mans. So I'm very proud of them, and hopefully I can actually put out a video replicating that race. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna try out the Toyota. I might use maybe the Porsche or the Fords or the Ferraris. We can see. But anyway, let's come back to this race. We are getting a bit sideways there, the back just coming out a bit throughout the corners. Using that hybrid system. I think we kept that hybrid system for the straightaway, and we're going to use it all up over 300 kilometers an hour, hitting that apex and braking very, very hard for this bus stop. We're going a bit wide, but still making it, and approaching the finish line to start our final lap, using as much hybrid as possible, braking towards the first corner, and we actually set quite a good lap there with a 202.28, going up a Rouge, going a bit wide. I think the Audi is still a few seconds behind us. Braking as late as possible. We are down by 2/10 of our previous lap, but that's okay. We just need to keep this gap between the Audi and myself, and then we can win the race. And just to let you guys know that the difficulty on the AI is, I think it's about 85 to 90, and aggressiveness is 65 or 70, so not too aggressive on their part, but they do have the pace still, and I am still learning on this game. So hopefully in the next few rounds I can push up the difficulty to about 95 to 100, which will definitely test out my abilities, and which will be a good thing because there are quite a few people out there that run on the highest level. So my challenge is for myself throughout this WEC replica season, I'll try and push up the difficulty as much as I can to try and stay competitive. So here we go, flat out through the last few corners, coming through the bus stop for the last time. I think we're catching up to an LMP2 car, but that's okay. Here we go, using all the hybrid, flashing the lights, and across the line, and that is P1 in the bag. So we can see that the Audi was about just under 5 seconds away from us, and we actually no, we don't. There is a Porsche that set the quickest time of a 2-minute 0:01.9. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and please continue watching my videos. More content will be available in the future, and hopefully I can get content out as quick as possible. Thanks everyone for watching. Cheers.